Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome one and all right here to Highlander Highlights. Highlander football opening game, opening night tonight. It's your McLane Highlanders, your defending North Yosemite League champions, taking on the Avenal Buccaneers. Angel Noriega, the voice of the Highlanders, here ready to bring you all the action as we go, as we get ready for the opening kickoff. Kicking off for the Avenal Buccaneers, Felipe Melada. Highlander Nation, on your feet for the opening kickoff. Back deep to receive. It's Dan Scott boys, Julian and Jared Scott. All right, here we go. A new season of McLane Highlander football kicks off right now. And that one travels wisely out of bounds. So your Highlander offense will be starting from their own 25. Check that back deep to return for your Highlanders was Juju Scott and Demetrius Simon. Your Highlander offense will start from their own 25. And once again, so privileged to have all of you along for the ride tonight here on Highlander Highlights. Some McLane Highlander football brought to you by the students, our wonderful students of the Art Venture Production Academy. Here we go, the very first snap of a new era. It's Vernon Lacey, the sophomore quarterback. He's been given the keys to the car. New faces in new places. We're going to see how the first play from scrimmage goes for your Highlanders. It's 1st and 10. Lacey weaving through traffic. He's going to keep it himself. He is going to go on a run, and he's going to get tackled for a slight gain. In at quarterback for your Highlanders, Vernon Lacey. It's a quarterback keeper. Second down. So here come the Highlanders to the line. The very first play of the brand new era was a quarterback keeper from Vernon Lacey. We've got a man in motion for your Highlanders. It is an end around, and I believe that is the number 8, the Ocho, Kamani Harris, taking it for a first down. Kamani Harris, the ball carrier. That run good for a McLane Highlanders. First down. And that is the Ocho, Kamani Harris, the sophomore. Coming in at 6'1", 173. Looking to get his sophomore season off to the right start. It is a 1st and 10, Highlanders. Lacey dropping back. It's a quick strike to his receiver. Tackled by 2 Buccaneers. Lacey's pass is complete to Juju Scott. A pair of Buccaneers on the tackle. Second down. A very short gain for the Highlander offense. Only a gain of about 2. Second down and 8 coming up. Lacey one more time at the controls. It's going to be a handoff to the running back, who's able to weave it right through for another slight gain. It's Sergio Hacuinda on the run. Handoff is to Sergio Hacuinda. Gain of a few. Brings up 3rd down. So some news to share with all of you. No RB1 tonight, no Demarie Banks, as he is currently nursing a sore knee. So in his place tonight, Sergio Hacuinda and Jaron Scott, as he's going deep. He was going deep, looking for Harris, and it is incomplete. Lacey's pass intended for Harris. Incomplete. Jaden Garcia on the coverage for Avenal. Brings up 4th down. It's a 4th down and 3. So the very first 4th down situation of the new season. The ball is residing on the 44, and all signs would point to your Highlander offense going for it. Lacey is staying out there, flanked by his running back to his left. And we will see what the Highlanders choose to do. It's going to be a handoff to Hakwinde. He's got the first down and more. He's going to be wrestled down one more time by Garcia. Handoff is to Sergio Hakwinde. And that's another McLane Highlanders first down. Inside Avenal territory, the ball now residing on the Buccaneer 47. So the 4th down attempt pays off. Your McLane Highlanders 1-1 on 4th downs in this brand new season. Lacey is in what appears to be a pistol type formation. Hakwinde right behind him. Play action. Lacey looking, finds his man, finds him. That is Jaron Scott. Jaron Scott's gonna go all the way. Touchdown McLane. Touchdown Highlanders. Burning Lacey to Jaron Scott. And the first touchdown of the 2025 season belongs to Vernon Lacey, completing to Jaron Scott for a 47-yard touchdown. Jesus Lopez on to attempt extra point out of the hole for Nick Ibarra. And here comes Jesus Lopez, the senior kicker. You also know him as the goalkeeper from our McLane Highlander boys soccer team. It's a bad snap. Ibarra's going to be pressed into action. And there you go, 4-2. Highlanders go 4-2 and cash in. And it's a 2-point conversion from Nick Ibarra. 9:33 left in the first. It's your McLane Highlanders 8. The Avenal Buccaneers yet to score. Stay right here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. You're watching McLane Highlander football right here on Highlander Highlights, brought to you by the students of the Art Venture Production Academy. Hey, one more time, folks, make sure to check out those snack bars on the home and away side of McLane Stadium. On the away side, our very own Highlander Lawn Dance and Kickoff Club. On the home side, our Highlander girls volleyball team. Also, don't forget Highlander Nation to check out the Highlander Spirit Shop. You can refresh Highlander swag and represent McLane wherever you go. Jesus Lopez kicking off for your Highlanders. Back deep to receive for the Buccaneers, Jacob Celis. And welcome back here to Highlander Highlights. Lopez puts it into the air, and Celis is not going to attempt a return. He's going to let it travel out of bounds. Oh, into the end zone for a touchback. Thank you to the great Robert Show for the assist. Didn't get a chance to bring you the weather here, folks, but let's go ahead and check it out right now so you know what we are dealing with. Currently right now, we've got a weather of 100 degrees. That's what it feels like exactly right now. A little bit of wind traveling from 5 miles an hour. Gusts from 10 miles an hour coming in from the northwest. We will see what the Buccaneers have to offer on their very first play from scrimmage as we see them right now on the screen. Here come the Buccaneers. It's going to be a handoff to the running back, number 25. He's going to get stuffed by multiple Highlanders leading the charge. They call me Mr. Pitts, Jeremy Pitts. Handoff is to Christopher Moore for a no gain. Multiple Highlanders on the stop. Among them, Jeremy Pitts. Second down. So right there on the screen, you have the McLane Highlander defensive front. That defensive front is hungry, ladies and gentlemen. They are hungry. At least the underclassmen who stuck around from last season. It's going to be a reverse play. Ooh, big hit. The ball carrier there was number 9, Matthew Sauceda. Matthew Sauceda, the ball carrier. Multiple Highlanders on the stop. Highlander height zone. Get loud. It's third down. So Avenal comes to the line. It's a 3rd and 6. Here they go. We will see what the Avenal offense has in store. It's going to be an end around. That's number 1, Celis, the ball carrier. He's not going to get much room. Multiple Highlanders there on the stop. Handoff is to Celis. That will bring up 4th down. So 4th down for the Buccaneers, and they will look to bring in the punt unit. Back deep for your Highlanders is Julian Scott. Juju Scott back deep to return the punt for your McLane Highlanders. And the punt is from an unknown number 88 that we do not have on the roster. But here comes Scott. He catches it on the bounce. Watch it, ladies and gentlemen. He could be going home. One man to beat. One man to beat. Touchdown, Highlanders. Touchdown, Highlanders. Juju Scott. 55 yards. Up return. To the house. Call him Dr. Juju, because he's making house calls. Just like that, your Highlanders add 6 more to the score. Lopez going after touchdown. Let's see what happens this time on the snap. Pay close attention to the snap, folks, because last time around, it did go a little sideways, but still got 2 points out of it. This time, Lopez, right down Clinton Avenue. So going after from Lopez is good. 7:19 left in the first. Your McLane Highlanders 15. The Avenal Buccaneers get to score. Stay right here, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Highlander football on Highlander Highlights. Brought to you by the wonderful students of the Art Venture Production Academy. Jesus Lopez kicking off for McLane. Jacob Celis back deep for the Avenal Buccaneers. And welcome back here to Highlander Highlights, folks. Your Highlanders have hit the ground running 15-0. 7:19 left in the first. This time Celis is going to be able to take it. There is no touchback. He's running out of room quick. Look at that Highlander front. Bring him down, and the ball is out. The ball is out. What's going to be the call? What's going to be the call? Highlanders are jumping. Highlanders are celebrating. What's it going to be? No, Avenal recovery. Celis on the return. Atlanta Highlanders on the stop. The Buccaneers offense will start from their own 18. So Avenal will start from their own 18-yard line. It's opening night, folks. It's week number 1, as you've got your Highlanders right there on your screen, along with our wonderful student trainers, our student training staff from Mera, all commandeered by the great Susie Gaddis. And here we go. Avenal's second offering is going to be a handoff to Garcia one more time. And a lot of Highlanders in on that stop. Jaden Garcia, ball carrier. Lots of Highlanders on the stop. No gain, second down. Let's go ahead and fill you in, folks, on the last time that both of these teams faced each other. That was almost about a year ago. The date was August the 23rd of 2024. That game played down in Kings County at the home of the Buccaneers in Avenal, as that is an end around, and that's almost going to get nothing. It's 2-0 on the stop, stopping Matthew Sauceda. Matthew Sauceda, the ball carrier. Hits and Simon with the tackle. Get loud, Highlanders! It's third down! So almost a year ago today, it was your McLane Highlanders heading over to Avenal and defeating the Buccaneers 40-7. 40-7 was the final score of that one. Right now we're in a third and long for the Buccaneers. We will see what they do. It looks to be a pass. Quarterback is looking. He's running out of time. He's running out of window. And it's going to be a quarterback sack. That's a quarterback sack. Juan Reynosa Jr. and company. That'll bring up fourth down. And so the Buccaneers have to punt it one more time, and this time Juju Scott is in his own territory. He's beyond the 50. The Avenal Buccaneers are sending a number 88 to punt, which we do not have on the roster. But we will see how young Mr. Scott returns this one, and this punt doesn't have a lot of mustard on it, and it travels out of bounds. So your Highlanders will begin just about the 40, we want to say. That's where the offense will start their next drive, their second drive of the night. The punt travels out of bounds just about the 40. Let's make it the 38. That's where your Highlander offense will work. So once again, head coach Andrew Pancotti in his 5th season. Again, just want to point out the resurgence that he has done with the McLane Highlanders here. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes. As Lacey hands off to Hakwinde. Hakwinde looking for a seam. He is able to at least gain a good amount of yards. A gain of about, make it 7 yards on the play. Sergio Hakwinde on the carry. Gain of 7, second down. Again, what Coach Pancotti and his staff have done for this team has been nothing short of a miracle. As we said last year, turning the Highlanders from an also-ran, from a team that when the other team saw them on the calendar, they would circle them as an easy dub. Those days are long gone and far behind us. As Lacey with the snap, and we've got whistles blowing. And we're going to have an offsides that's going to be called. Penalty marker on the field. Offsides levied against the Buccaneer defense. So that will move the ball forward for our Highlanders. And a new set of downs as well. That penalty gives your Highlander offense a first down. The ball now finds itself at the 25. Lacey in the pistol with Hakwinde behind him. It's a pitch. There goes Sergio. There he goes. He is looking to gain more yards. Hakwinde is going to take it all the way in. What's going to be the call? Touchdown. Touchdown. In Hakwinde for that touchdown, as your Highlanders will now come to attempt the point after. 1 for 1 on extra points and make it 2 for 2. It's 22-0 Highlanders. Stay right here. You're watching Highlander Highlights. Brought to you by the students of the Art Venture Production Academy. Some great Highlander football during the season opener. Point after is good. 3:37 left for first. It's your McLane Highlanders, 22. The Avenal Buccaneers yet to score. Lopez to kick for your McLane Highlanders. Celis back to return. And welcome back here to Highlander Highlights. It's the McLane football season opener for the 2025 season. And this time, the kick from Lopez does travel into the end zone for a touchback. And so the Buccaneers will start from their own 25. Once again, great to have all of you here watching us from wherever you may be. Whether you are watching us from the comfort of your home, whether you are watching us on the road, on your cell phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, wherever you may be watching, whether from here in Fresno, from around the state in California, around the valley, around the country, and around the world, thank you for joining us here on Highlander Highlights for the season opener. Avenal will come to the line. It's a 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. Quarterback is dropping back to pass. He's pressured, but he's able to get it off to the receiver. The pass is complete. Pass is complete to Christopher Moore. Second down. In at quarterback for the Avenal Buccaneers is David Garcia. And Garcia, one more time, appears to be on the handoff, that is, to Matthew Sauceda. Matthew Sauceda, the ball carrier. No gain on the play. Highlander Nation, you know what to do. It's 3rd down. Third down is the money down for the Highlander defense. It is a 3rd down. And about maybe 3 to go. And it's a spin from Celis, and we've got a flag on the play. Flag on the play. We will await to see the call from head referee Mario Martinez. And we will see which way the call is going. Jacob Celis had been the ball carrier on that previous play. We will see if the Buccaneers are moving backwards or if they're moving forwards. The call is a hold levied against the Buccaneers. So that's going to move them slightly back. The call is holding against the Avenal offense. And so the Bucks will be moving backwards. It still will remain 3rd down. However, it's going to be 3rd down in about a country mile here. So a lot of work for the Buccaneers offense. David Garcia is in the pistol. He's got his running back directly behind him. And now we've got whistles one more time. The call from the referee is encroachment levied against the Highlander defense. So now the Bucks will get some of those yards back. The call is encroachment against your Highlander defense. Moving the ball forward for Avenal. So the Buccaneers will take any breaks the way they can get them. It makes it about a 3rd and 11, I want to say. David Garcia in the pistol. He's going to drop back. He's going to look for his receiver. Oh, he's able to thread the needle, and the ball's out, and your Highlanders are going to recover. Is it going to count as a fumble, though? Yes, it is. It's Highlander ball. The pass was complete. However, there was a fumble on the play. And that's a McLane Highlander fumble recovery. Santos Hernandez coming up with the ball. Highlander offense taking over. And just like that, when it looked like a promising play for the Buccaneers, out pops the football, and Santos Hernandez is Johnny on the spot. The junior checking in at 5'10", 163, middle linebacker and outside linebacker. And just like that, your Highlanders have the ball one more time with 1:55 left in this slow-moving but very action-filled first quarter. The ball is on the Avenal 45. So there you've got the Highlander offensive line right on your screen, facing off against the Avenal defensive front. It's Lacey rolling out to his right. He's going to put it into the air. It's Demetrius Simon with the catch and able to tiptoe the extra yards. Flag on the play, though. Lacey completes to Simon. Flag on the play. And it all looks like it's going to be ineligible man downfield levied against the Highlander offense. That will negate the previous play. The call is ineligible man downfield for your Highlander offense, negating the play. So Demetrius Simon was checking in to say hello right now that he made that catch, although it was wiped off the board. The senior standing at 6'2", 170, wide receiver and cornerback. Ball is right at the 50 for your Highlander offense, so it's a 1st and 15. Right at midfield is where Vernon Lacey, the sophomore quarterback, standing at 5'11", 170, will start fiddling with the buttons and the joysticks as he makes that pass. Complete to Simon once again. No, that's Harris. Harris on the play. He is still going. He's going to be taken out of bounds, close to about the 5, I want to say. Vernon Lacey completing to Kamani Harris. Penalty marker on the field. And just when we were getting excited, it's another penalty levied against your Highlander offense. So wipe that exciting play from Lacey to Harris off the board. The call is holding levied against the McLane Highlander offense. And there you have Il Capo di Tutti Capi, the captain of all the captains, Andrew Pancotti on your screen, flanked by assistant coach, special teams coach, Tim Tomei. Once again, Coach Pancotti, and in his 5th season. And also Coach Pancotti, a lot to play for, a lot to coach for, as he will soon be an expecting father. There's the pass from Lacey, all the way down. That's Simon. Hello, Cal Poly. Touchdown, Highlanders! Vernon Lacey to Demetrius Simon for a 60-yard touchdown. Check that, make it a 50-yard touchdown. This is Lopez on to attempt the point after. And check that, folks, it was from the 50, so not a 60-yarder, but a 50-yarder from Vernon Lacey to Demetrius Simon. Let's see what Lopez has in the leg, and he connects on that one. It is good. Extra point for Lopez, it is good. 1:28 left in the first. 2 on the Highlanders, 29. The Avenal Buccaneers take the score. Once again, folks, make sure you are checking out those snack bars on the home and away side of McLane Stadium. Highlander girls volleyball running the home side snack bar. McLane Mom Dance and K-pop club running the away side. And also Highlanders, don't forget to check out the Highlander Spirit Shop located right by the home side snack bar. Welcome back to Highlander Highlights. 29-0 still in the first. This was Lopez kicking off for McLane. Back deep for the Buccaneers. And so far, all Highlanders tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Highlanders not taking the foot off the gas. Celis, is he going to try to field it? Yes, he is. And oh boy, might get pinned deep. And a lot of Highlanders on that stop, folks, and I mean a lot of them. Celis on the return. Multiple Highlanders bring him down. The Buccaneers offense will start from their own 11. As we were saying before, for all our viewers here on Highlander Highlights, super happy to have all of you here for the first game of the season. Got to start week 1 strong here in the Thursday Night Lights. The Avenal offense will come to the line, starting way back from their own 11. Garcia on the handoff, handing off to Celis. Quarterback David Garcia handing off to Jacob Celis. A gain of 1, second down. So gain of 1, making it a 2nd and 9. So far, almost every offensive drive for the Buccaneers has ended in a punt, except for that fumble recovery in the previous series that was recovered by Santos Hernandez. Here come the Buccaneers. It's a handoff once again. And that is Pitts on the stop. That's Pitts on the stop. Get loud, Highlanders. It's 3rd down. It's a 3rd and 8 for Avenal. 3rd and 8 is where they find themselves at. Pitts with the tackle on the previous play. The senior standing at 5'9", 155. And that takes us to the end of the quarter. After 1, McLane leads 29-0. Stay right here on Highlander Highlights. Highlander football brought to you by the students of the Art Venture Production Academy. That is the end of the quarter. After 1, your McLane Highlanders 29. Avenal Buccaneers gets the score. I want all of my Highlander students in the Highlander hype zone. I see you with those safety vests. I know tonight's construction night. Highlander hype zone, let me hear you. Make some noise! And welcome back to beautiful McLane Stadium as we're ready to start quarter number 2 of play. here in the season opener for both the Avenal Buccaneers and your McLane Highlanders. All McLean so far, 29-0. You got it. Hey, Highlander hype zone, one more time. We didn't hear you too well the last time. Highlander hype zone, let me hear you. Make some noise. That's more like it. Keep that energy going. It's third down. That's a great way to get the hype zone hyped up. Thanks to Queen K for the assist. It is going to be a handoff. The running back runs into his own man, and nothing going right there. That's going to bring up a fourth down for the Bucks. Handoff for a loss. And that brings up fourth down. So fourth down coming up for the Buccaneers, and they are punting from deep in their own end zone. Trying to see who the punt returner is. Of course, it's Julian Scott, but he's being joined by a teammate. Trying to make out who that is. Is that Harris? Yes, it is. So Scott and Harris back deep to return. Scott's going to take it on a bounce, and there he goes. Scott to the house. Flag. Penalty marker on the play. Penalty marker on the previous play. And just when it looked like Juju Scott was taking another one to the house, Dr. Scott is going to get negated. It's going to be a holding penalty levied against your Highlanders. The return is wiped off the board. Holding levied against the Highlander return team. So Scott and Harris had teamed up on that previous return. Scott the junior and Harris the sophomore. We will see where the Highlanders are going to set up shop. The offense is getting started from, it would appear to be the 20-yard line. Your Highlander offense will start from the Avenal 20. So your Highlander offense already has instant red zone right here, as you've got them right there on your screen, this time now moving from right to left. We're going to see what they have to offer. It's Lacey in the shotgun. Lacey, 20 yards out. What's he going to do? He is going to go on a run himself, go for a couple of yards. Tripped up by number 7 for the Buccaneers. That is Leon Guevara. Vernon Lacey on the quarterback keeper. Tripped up by Leon Guevara. Gain of 5. As you hear our great Highlander marching band striking up Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. Great to always hear our band keep those oldies in rotation. So a gain of 5 from Vernon Lacey. Once again, he is the quarterback this year for your Highlanders. Big shoes to fill from the great Noah Zamora, the all-time leader in passing touchdowns in a season for your McLane Highlanders. However, Vernon Lacey, I believe, is equally capable. It's a handoff to Jay Scott. And remember, he's playing running back tonight alongside Sergio Jacuinde to make up for Demarie Banks being out tonight. The handoff is to Jaron Scott. That one is good for the McLane Highlanders. First and goal. The ball is on the 6-yard line. Scott is coming to the sideline. And so we will see what the Highlanders do. Lacey directing traffic. Jacuinde will be the feature back. We are 6 yards out of the end zone. And here we go. There is Lacey looking for his receiver. Is it Scott? He's got it, and what's the call? Touchdown, Highlanders! Lacey to Scott, 6 yards out. Touchdown, Highlanders! Vernon Lacey to Juju Scott. And pencil in Juju's second touchdown of the night. The first one on the punt return, this one on a catch. Lopez on for the extra point attempt. So far the score 35 for McLane, 0 for Avenal, point after pending. Let's see what Ray Lopez has to offer. And we've got whistles. Let's await what the call is. Headed referee Mario Martinez talking to his assistants. The call will be offsides levied against the Buccaneers. The call is offsides levied against the Buccaneers. So that will move the football slightly closer. Let's see if we stick with the extra point attempt or if you maybe want to go for a 2, and that is exactly what they will do. Your Highlanders will attempt a 2-point drop. So let's see if it can go from 35 to 37. Here we go. Hakwinde is the deep man. Oh, Lacey's going to try to run it in. It's a quarterback keeper, good for the extra point attempt. Vernon Lacey with the quarterback sneak. Good for 2. 9:22 left in the first half. Your McLane Highlanders 37. The Avenal Buccaneers yet to score. Keep it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We're this time going to keep it here on Highlander Highlights. So great to have all of you here tonight. And remember, folks, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to like this video, this Highlander Highlights live broadcast. Make sure to share it. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. Share it on social media. Let's go ahead and get more folks involved in the party. And also, don't forget, you can hit that subscribe button here on Highlander Highlights. Make sure you're subscribed and getting all the great Highlander Highlights content. And if you want to stay ahead of the game, make sure you ring that bell. Like that, you can get notified of the fresh Highlander highlights just as they drop right here on YouTube. So great to have all of you here for the season opener. And a fun fact for you, watching us from wherever you may be, if you didn't know what Avenal means, Avenal actually comes from Spanish. That would be Avenal, and that is an oat field. It is a field of oats. So obviously in Spanish, oatmeal is avena. I should know. I grew up having a lot of it as a child, one of my favorite foods. So yeah, Avenal from the oat fields. As we see Lopez ready to kick off. And this time the Buccaneers are sending about 2 returners back. I presume one to be Celis. And was that trying to catch a mapping? It was recovered though, a short kick that is fielded by number 12, Brian Ledesma. The kickoff is fielded by Brian Ledesma for the Buccaneers. Their offense will set up shop for their own 46. When we talk about the Avenal Buccaneers, about Avenal High School, founded in 1937, they are 22 years older than your McLane Highlanders. Of course, we know McLane High School opened in 1959. When we talk about famous alumni for the Buccaneers, as they come to the line, we'll tell you about them in just a couple of seconds here. It's going to be Garcia, the quarterback, handing off to Moore. Moore is going to look for a seam, but he's unable to find one. Demetrius Simon and company on the stop. Handoff is to Christopher Moore. Demetrius Simon and a pair of Highlanders on the top. Loss on the play, second down. When we talk about the famous alumni for the Buccaneers, first name that comes to mind is Jose Carlos Ramirez, also known as Jose Ramirez, the Olympian boxer, later turned pro, signed to Top Rank, the pride of Avenal and Avenal High School, born and raised in the town, represented the United States of America in the 2012 Olympics held in London, England. And here we go. It is second down for the Buccaneers. It is a handoff one more time, this time to Celis. And Celis, no room to run. Demetrius Simon one more time. The handoff is to Celis. Demetrius Simon once more on the stop. You know what to do, Highlanders. It's third down. Another famous alumni for the Avenal Buccaneers, none other than Paul Williams. Paul Williams, former wide receiver for the Fresno State Bulldogs, and later drafted by the Tennessee Titans in the 2008 NFL Draft. Paul Williams coming from a long line of football players, a sports family in general, the Williams family. Paul Williams, actually the uncle of United States women's national team player Lynn Williams. As the Buccaneers sure are taking a little bit of time here, but there we go, there's a snap. Garcia on a reverse, and about nothing going there. Sauceda just ran into a wall. Matthew Sauceda, the ball carrier. That play brings up fourth down. Kamani Harris and Juju Scott back to return for McLane. And this time it would appear that the Buccaneers are sending in a new punter. That is Felipe Melara, the sophomore. As we said before, previously we had seen number 88, who we do not have on our roster, fielding the punt duties for the Buccaneers. This time it's Melara, and he puts quite an emphasis into it. It's going to be fielded by Harris. And there he goes. There goes Kamani. There goes the Ocho. And a nice little return way into Buccaneer territory. That's Harris on the punt return into Buccaneer territory. So as we were saying, Paul Williams, also from Avenal High School, actually the only player in Avenal High's history to go directly to the league, to the NFL. And one more name that stands out for Avenal, although he did not attend Avenal High School, he is a Avenal native, and that would be Coach J.D. Williams, who is currently the cornerbacks coach for your Fresno State Bulldogs. Here we go, Highlanders 1st and 10 from about the Avenal 30. Lacey is dropping back to pass. He's gonna swing it out. He's got a man open. It's Demetrius Simon. Touchdown Demetrius from 37 yards. No, Juju, that was Juju, pardon me. Touchdown Highlanders. Bird and Lacey to Juju Scott. And that's Juju's third touchdown of the night. And the reigning offensive player of the year for the North Yosemite League is off to a scorching start. Lopez on to attempt the extra point. Just like that, this one is getting out of hand quickly for the Avenal Buccaneers. Your Highlanders in complete control of this one. High snap. And just good. Lopez snuck it through. The point after her Lopez is good. 7:02 left in the first. Your McLane Highlanders 44. Stay right here, folks. You are watching McLane Highlander football on Highlander Highlights, brought to you by the great students of the Art Venture Production Academy. Your very own Highlander Bar and Kickoff Dance Club. And on the home side, your McLane Highlander girls volleyball team. Highlander Nation, make sure you congratulate And welcome back here to Highlander Highlights. Away we go. 44-0 is the score. 7:02 left in the first half. Another touchback for Lopez. He's just racking them up like I rack up parking tickets. And that is certainly a great thing to see. The Buccaneers will start from their own 25. Kickoff in the end zone for a touchback. Buccaneers will start from their own 20-yard line. So check that, make it the 20. So I had gifted the Buccaneers an extra 5 yards, but make that the 20. That is where the Avenal offense will look to get it started. They've tried, but they've just ran into that brick wall that is named the Highlander defense. Juan Manuel Raigosa Jr. and company, plus that front line, that front four, just leading the charge all night. And so far, that's what it's been for the Avenal Buccaneers. They will really have to pull something out of the magician's hat if they want to try to make it onto the scoreboard tonight. Try to see if there's a quarterback change. I believe there is. We've got number 5 in at quarterback now. Number 3 was the ball carrier, Brian Herrera, and multiple tacklers on the stop, among them Raigosa. Brian Herrera on the ball carrier. Multiple Highlanders on the tackle, among them Juan Raigosa Jr. Second down. Front four of your Highlanders is ready for action as the clock just keeps ticking down. 6:17 and counting down right now in the first half. The sun has already set here in East Central Fresno. It's the Highlander season opener. Also the season opener for the Avenal Buccaneers, who send a man in motion. And that play there will not offer much. Highlander Nation, you know what that sound means. Get loud. It's third down. So a third down and 12 coming up for Avenal. Third down and 12. That Highlander defensive front is ready. We will see if the Buccaneers are ready as they prepare to come to the line any moment now. Of course, in the high school game, we don't have a play clock, but certainly here come the Buccaneers now to the line. They are in a pistol formation. David Garcia is the quarterback, flanked by his running back right behind him. It is a pass play and incomplete, looking for his receiver, which was Herrera. Quarterback David Garcia looking for Brian Herrera. Incomplete. And that will bring up fourth down. This time Harris appears to be the only, nope, they're going to send a second one. Now they're sending Demetrius Simon to return, Mr. Stallion. Demetrius Simon, Kamani Harris, back deep for McLane. Felipe Melara will be punting for the Buccaneers, who are still sending personnel into the game right now as we speak. And what, we've got movement, we've got a block on the play, and now we've got a flag thrown. Flag on the play. And we will see what the call is from head referee Mario Martinez. Too many men on the field for the Buccaneers. The call is too many men on the field for the Avenal Buccaneers. Well, just like that. Here we go. It's going to be the Highlander offense, I presume, coming back. Yep, we got Vernon Lacey in there. Your Highlander offense takes over from the Avenal 35. So once again, another drive that starts in Buccaneer territory for your Highlanders. Coming to the line right here and right now. Lacey directing traffic. He's got Hakwinde right behind him in a pistol set. Let's see what the Highlander offense has to offer. Lacey calls for the snap. It's a play action. Rolling out. He's going deep. Oh, and incomplete. Incomplete, looking for Kamani Harris. Unable to find him. Lacey looking for Harris. Incomplete. Multiple Buccaneers on the pass coverage. Second down. So Kamani Harris wanted to get his name on the score sheet tonight too. But the coverage of the Buccaneers defense held him otherwise. So great to see our guys back on the field right there and right now. You've got them right there on the front of your screen. Front row and center. These are the new look McLane Highlanders. Of course, lost a very talented class of 24 senior class. But hey, that's the way the game is, especially high school football. The brand new classes all step up and do their job. Oh, that one's tipped and incomplete. Incomplete for your Highlanders. Lacey's pass intended for Eric Bravo. Incomplete. Brings up third down. And a rare third down for your Highlander offense right here. The ball is still residing on the 35. And that is the result of 2 incompletions. Third down and 10. Lacey this time has Hakwinde to his, well, first it was his left, now it is his right. So a shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the top of your screen. Lacey's gonna go to the one on the bottom. There it is, a quick strike. A quick strike to Jay Scott. And there he goes, taking tacklers with him. Move the chains. Lacey's pass is complete to Jaron Scott. That's the McLane Highlanders. First down. Moving the chains for the Highlanders. The ball now finds itself on the 16. Ball on the 16. So 16 yards away from the end zone. Lacey appears to be getting some instructions from the Highlander sideline. There he goes, back into the driver's seat. He's got Hakwinde as his co-pilot. Lacey looking to put it up. He's got the man. Is that Bravo? Yes, it is. Close to the end zone. EB almost had himself a touchdown of his own. Lacey completes to Bravo. That's good for McLane Highlanders. First and goal. Ball on the 3. Ball on the 3. So the ball is on the 3-yard line. You've got the Highlander O-line right there, commandeered by Big Meech Walker. Mackay Walker, big number 71. Hakwinde to Lacey's left. It's a quick strike pass to Simon. Has he got it? Does he got it? He does. Touchdown, Demetrius. Touchdown, Highlanders. Vernon Lacey to Demetrius Simon. And there you go, folks. There you go. 3 yards out, no problem from Lacey to Simon. Lopez on for the extra point attempt. Right down the pipe, it's good. Jesus Lopez converts on the extra point. 3:09 go fast. Left in the first half. It's your McLane Highlanders leading the Avenal Buccaneers. Stay right here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. And yes, that was a pit bull impression you heard. You're watching McLane Highlander football right here. Where else? On Highlander Highlights, brought to you by the students of the Art Venture Production Academy. Kicking off for your McLane Highlanders, this was Lopez. And Garcia, back deep for the Buccaneers. And welcome back, folks, here to Highlander Highlights. Garcia on the return. Cam Melendez on the stop for your Highlanders. The Avenal Buccaneers will start this next drive from their own 41. And good starting field position for the Buccaneers. Maybe some of the best they've had all night, as that return from Jaden Garcia, the sophomore, able to get the Buccaneers some yards, some greatly appreciated yards, especially when you're going up against a fearsome front such as the McLane Highlanders. There you have the Buccaneers offense right there on your screen. They come to the line from their own 41. Now the clock is running here, folks. It's 1:21 and counting down before we go to halftime. And here we go. Oh, we got a little bit of movement there, and that's going to be a flag. Flag on the play. And the call is offsides, levied against your Highlander defense. And just when we thought that the call was going our way, it goes against. So instead of false start, it's an offsides, gifting 5 yards to the Buccaneers, make it a 1st and 5. Make it 1st down and 5, Avenal. 1st down and 5. I believe the Buccaneers may be close to bringing it into Highlander territory. We will see where this ends up. We are in less than a minute now, dying moments of the first half. Avenal just letting those seconds trickle off the clock. They're trying the trickery. They're trying to trickeration. And then the quarterback slips. And that was David Garcia, the quarterback. David Garcia, the quarterback keeper. All signs would appear that that is going to take us to halftime. And less than 10 seconds left on the clock here. And we are headed to halftime here at McLane Stadium. It's your McLane Highlanders 51, the Avenal Buccaneers yet to score. Stay right here, folks. Don't go anywhere. Head over to the kitchen, grab yourself some popcorn, maybe some nice soda pop, or some nice ice cold water maybe, and then come right back for the second half right here on Highlander Highlights, brought to you by the students of the Art Venture Production Academy. All right, welcome back to beautiful McLane Stadium here in the season opener for your McLane Highlanders football team. Hope all of you had a great halftime. Hope you got yourself a snack or something to drink. Still a little hot out here right now. Let's go ahead and check that weather forecast for you right now. Let you know how it's going. It is 93 degrees. The sun has well gone down. The winds are currently coming in at 5 miles per hour, gusting at 11, still from the west-northwest. And here we go. It's going to be your Highlanders kicking off to the Buccaneers to begin the second half. Jacob Celis and Jaden Garcia back deep for the Avenal Buccaneers. Jesus Lopez kicking for McLane. And so here we go. The second half is about to get going. It's been all Highlanders so far, and the clock's already running, folks. We should be potentially done here by, a little bit of a miscue. Celis has got it, and oh my, look at that. Who is that? That's a big one right there. That appears to be Roland Smith. Celis on the return. Roland Smith on the stop. Buccaneers offense will start from their own 18. It has been a flurry of touchdowns tonight, and I mean a flurry when I say that. 7 of them. 7 of them for the Highlanders tonight, plus a 2-point conversion. 2 2-point conversions, check that. And again, it's just been a night like none other here. Great way to start the season for Coach Andrew Pancotti, his staff, and his players. Here comes Avenal, and of course the clock has already began to run. We're already at 10 minutes and 30 seconds. So here we go. Avenal coming to the line. David Garcia is the quarterback, I presume. He's going to hand off to his running back. Running back is not going to get much, it looks like. Hand off this to the running back. Loss of 2, second down. So David Garcia, number 6, the senior, is at the quarterback position for the Avenal Buccaneers. A very hefty roster of about 32 players is what the Buccaneers have on their squad. Quarterback is coming back into the huddle after receiving instructions from head coach Isaiah Vargas in his 3rd season with the Avenal Buccaneers. They come to the line. Not much of a particular sense of urgency from the Buccaneers at the moment. But is this now Celis in at quarterback? Can't really tell, but it is a handoff. And not much going on the run there. Highlander Nation, you know what to do. It's 3rd down. Big 3rd down coming up for the Highlanders if they want to keep that shutout going. Avenal still talking it over on the line. Garcia is the quarterback. He looks to keep, going to attempt to pass, and then the pocket collapses. And right there and then are your Highlanders. Quarterback sack. Greg Ramirez and friends leading the charge. It's 4th down. So a fourth down coming up for your McLean Highlanders. 88 back in to punt for the Buccaneers, the number that we do not have on the roster. He's able to get it off, but there's no one back deep to return. That's probably one of the best punts Avenal's had all night. And it takes a little bit of a boomerang roll back into Buccaneer territory. So your Highlanders will be starting from about, let's say, the 48 or the 49-yard line. Make it the 49. The punt travels all the way to the 49. The Avenal 49. That's where your Highlander offense is getting started. With the result well out of reach, I'm curious to see if maybe we'll have some of the second string guys get some action, get some reps here tonight, as certainly 51-0 and a running clock. Perfect chance to go ahead and maybe try out some new players, some fresh faces for head coach Andrew Pancotti. It is a handoff to the running back. And the running back on that previous play is Hakwinde, so Hakwinde's still in there. Remember, folks, Sergio Hakwinde on the carry. Loss of a couple, second down. Remember, folks, no Demarie Banks today, no D Money, or Radio, as his teammates call him. Dealing with some knee soreness here, so therefore stepping into the RB1 spot today is Sergio Hakwinde and Jaron Scott, but it's mostly been Hakwinde taking most of the reps on the night. We've got whistles here. Penalty markers on the field. The call from the referee is encroachment levied against the Buccaneer defense. The call is encroachment levied against the Buccaneer defense. So the ball now finds itself on the about 46, 47. Still see Vernon Lacey in there. Yep, there he is, rolling out to the right, finding the receiver, which is Scott. Scott brought down by Celis. Lacey completes to Juju Scott. Jacob Celis on the tackle for Avenal. Brings up their down. This is Angel to anyone available. Please let me know when the snack bars, both home and away, are shutting down, please. So like that, I won't be able to announce them anymore. Thank you. They got it. All right, so here we go. Lacey one more time. In the shotgun. Handing off, there goes Hakwinde, and he's got first down yardage and a whole lot more. Still going, multiple Buccaneers to bring him down. Leading the charge for Avenal, Brian Ledesma. That's Sergio Hakwinde on the run. Another McLean Highlanders, first down. Brian Ledesma and multiple Buccaneers on the tackle. So the ball now finds itself at about the 22 for your Highlander offense, right about the welcome mat. The welcome mat of the red zone. That is where the Highlanders find themselves. High snap for Lacey. He's going to keep himself, and there he goes. Vern Lacey sliding in, a baseball-style slide. And that will definitely move the chains for McLean, or get close to it. Vernon Lacey on the quarterback run. Another Highlander. First down. Ball on the 11. So Vernon Lacey once again showing the speed. Those educated feet. In the words of the great Jim Ross. Those educated feet from Vernon Lacey. Hakwinde to his right. It's a little pitch to Bravo. There goes EB. Around the corner, here he comes. Eric Bravo in for the touchdown. Although we do have whistles. Flag, right? No flag? There's one over there. Flag on the play. And let's see what this is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, as we await the call from head referee Mario Martinez. It's holding levied against the Highlander offense, and that will negate Bravo's touchdown. Boy, oh boy. Just when we were about to celebrate, seeing that long hair flowing in the East Central Fresno wind, the touchdown gets wiped off the board for EB. What was the call? The call was holding against your Highlander offense. Wiping out the touchdown run. First down. So it's a first and long for the Highlanders. First and long at about the 19, it would appear to be. A little bit of a pitch to Demetrius. There he goes, taking tacklers with him. He goes out of bounds. One of the Avenal tacklers, Miguel Castro. Demetrius Simon on the carry. Multiple bucks on the stop from up in Miguel Castro. Second down. Second down coming up for the Highlanders, and we've just reached the 2-minute mark. So 2-minute mark and descending here in the third quarter. Once again, a running clock. The score right below you will tell you those reasons why. There's Bravo one more time, it appears. No, that's Hakwinde. Hakwinde evading tacklers, still going. It's gonna be Brian Ledesma wrestling him down, right down to the 7. Hakwinde on the carry. Wrestled down by Brian Ledesma. Third down, ball on the 7. So from 7 yards out, let's see what the Highlander offense has in store. 7 yards away from the end zone. Lacey handing off to Aquinde. Easy money all day long. Take it to the bank and deposit it. Touchdown, Highlanders! Sergio Aquinde. And that's Hakwinde's second touchdown of the night. The other one was a 25-yard touchdown run. Jesus Lopez on to attempt the extra point out of the hole of Nick Ibarra. So make that 2 touchdowns for Sergio, as here comes Lopez. That number 40, looking to put it through the uprights, and he does, and good. Extra point is good. Extra point is good. That is the end of the quarter. After 3, it's your McLane Highlanders leading the Avenal Buccaneers. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Snack bars might be closed soon for the night. So make sure to turn off one final time while you can. There is some snack bar being run by Thank you for keeping it right here on Highlander Highlights. Some Highlander football brought to you by the students of the Art Venture Production Academy. Only 7 points in that third quarter for your McLane Highlanders, but that takes us to where we are right now. McLane 58, Avenal yet to score. 29 points in the first, 22 points in the second, 7 points in the third is the story of this ball game. Lopez will be kicking off. As usual all night, it's Jacob Celis, the junior, number 1 for the Buccaneers, back to return. Lopez will be kicking off for your McLane Highlanders. Jacob Stays back to return for the Avenal Buccaneers. So here we go. It's also a running clock here in the fourth. The way this is working out for all of us, for everyone here manning the wheels of steel, all our great, wow, what a big tackle right there. Giving him no room to go anywhere and walking quickly, walking briskly off the scene. Once again, that's Roland Smith. That's his second special teams tackle of the night. He's on return. One more time, Roland Smith on the stop. If this keeps up the way that it's going, ladies and gentlemen, for all our great students and for Mr. Kevin Clifton and Mr. Cesar Perez and for all our crew, we could be home potentially by 9:30 having dinner. So great to have all of you along for the ride tonight here on Highlander Highlights. And one more time, I want to remind all of you watching us right now, don't forget to like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are watching right here and right now. If you want to keep up with Highlander Highlights, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Welcome to you wherever you may be watching. That's a low snap, that's a bad snap, but it is recovered by Sauceda, who's going to try to make something out of nothing. But he quickly runs into that wall that is Juan Manuel Raigosa Jr. Raigosa Jr. on the tackle. Second down. So as we were saying, make sure you subscribe to Highlander Highlights. Thank you to you wherever you may be watching, whether it's wow, I can't even talk anymore. Whether it is here in Fresno, whether it is in the Central Valley. If there are any folks watching us from Avenal, also back at home, thank you for being along for the ride tonight. Around the valley, around the state, around the country, and around the world, as that is a handoff to Jaden Garcia, the sophomore. Not much going right there either. Jaden Garcia, the ball carrier. No gain on the play. Highlander Nation, make some noise. It's third down. And also, don't make sure that you're just subscribed. If you want to stay a step ahead of the game, make sure you ring that bell to be notified of the moment those fresh Highlander highlights just hit YouTube. I, for one, cannot wait to see our great Art Venture Production Academy students begin to roll out the Highlander Highlights news weeklies. I definitely cannot wait. I can tell you for one, a little low, and that play collapses. Utter confusion from the Buccaneers as Garcia decides to go down. That play brings up fourth down. As I was saying, I cannot wait to keep up with Highlander Highlights every single week. Enjoy watching the news show. Great way to stay tuned to what's going on here at MHS, the home of your Highlanders and my Highlanders, our Highlanders. Avenal is sending the punt unit, but once again, no one to return for McLane. High snap. Punter gets it away. Touchdown. Touchdown. Highlanders. Your Highlanders get the block on the punt. And that is a punt blocked and take it in for a touchdown. We did not get to see who that was, folks. My apologies for that. Totally got lost. I thought the Buccaneers were able to get it off. But hey, that just adds to the Highlander lead here. And here we go. As the clock is at 7:26 and counting down right here, right now. We will see what the Highlanders do if they decide to go for one or two. great special teams, though, from your Highlanders all night. As it looks like Lopez is preparing to kick the point after touchdown. Lopez to attempt the point after touchdown. The PAT attempt is up and good. 6:37 and counting down. Your McLane Highlanders lead the Avenal Buccaneers. Keep it right here, ladies and gentlemen. We are not going anywhere. Highlanders have added to the lead. And want to break down the schedule here for our McLane Highlanders so you have a better idea of where things stand. But before that, let's go ahead and check some scores. I believe there might be some scores to go ahead and throw around here. Currently playing right now, the Fresno High Warriors and the Reedley Pirates. Season opener for both teams. Well, season openers for everybody, I should say. No score from Fresno High and Reedley. A score to report from the NYL, the North Yosemite League. This is the third quarter. The Sanger West Hornets playing at Mission Oak. It's Mission Oak 7, Sanger West yet to score. For McLane. Jacob Celis and Giovanni Jimenez back to return for Avenal. Told you we'd take a look at the schedule for your McLane Highlanders as Lopez lines that one in Celis' vicinity, but it is going to travel out of bounds. So Avenal will catch maybe a slight little break, giving them some additional yards. But let's go ahead and check out the schedule for your McLane Highlanders. So they do have a bye week next week. So no action for McLane. Good deserved little rest week. After that, we're right back here at home on Friday, September the 5th to take on the Mendota Aztecs. Then after that begins a 3-game road trip to the Santa Maria Saints, to the Sunnyside Wildcats. Circle your calendars for that one, folks. That one's going to be a good one. And also the Fresno High Warriors. So Sunnyside will open NYL play, and then we will head to Fresno High, who will play as the home team at Ratcliffe Stadium. Then after that, we come back home to the friendly confines of McLane Stadium on Friday, October the 3rd for homecoming against the Matilda Torres Toros. A Thursday night game, October the 9th, the Battle of Cedar against the Roosevelt Rough Riders. And then a third straight home game on Thursday, October 16th against the Sanger West Hornets. Avenal ready, Garcia hands off. The handoff is to his running back. And look at the company of Highlanders that bring down the ball carrier, Jaden Garcia. Jaden Garcia, the ball carrier. That's a Atlanta Highlanders on the stop, leading the charge. John McCarthy. Second down. Big John McCarthy, I like that one. From the song. Oh, Big John, yeah, you're right, definitely. Good assist there by the great Mr. Robert Schoaf. To round out the schedule, Friday the 24th, the final home game, which will be senior night here at McLane Stadium against the Madera South Stallions. And then your Highlanders will close the season as the administrative away team here at McLane Stadium in the Revolution Bowl against the Hoover Patriots. That game scheduled for Friday, Halloween night. So once again, there is the schedule at a glance for your McLane Highlanders. It's a 2nd down and 10 for the Avenal Buccaneers. The clock is descending. We are in less than 3 minutes left. Running back, running into a sea of black. Paint it black right there for your McLane Highlanders. No room to run. In the words of Martha Reed and the Vandellas, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Or was that Diana Ross and the Supremes? I'm not sure. I'll have to check the record for you. All right, Highlanders. One more time. It's 3rd down. We are about to hit the 2-minute mark here in the contest. 2-minute mark, I will let you know when we hit that milestone. And we are there right now. 2 minutes left in the contest. If my father is watching this right now at home, Dad, I hope we can start getting the dinner ready, because it's going to be a good one. I think everyone in the field, at least on the field, ate tonight for the McLane Highlanders against the Avenal Buccaneers. Once again, the Buccaneers, not a lot of sense of urgency here as the run travels backwards. That was Giovanni Jimenez. Giovanni Jimenez, the ball carrier. Too many Highlanders on the stop. That will bring up fourth down. And we are about to enter the final minute of play here at McLane Stadium. It has been nothing but Highlanders in the opener tonight. A great way to start the season for your defending North Yosemite League champions. Your McLane Highlanders, my McLane Highlanders, our McLane Highlanders. A great way to start the season indeed. 45 seconds are all that are left on the clock. The punt unit comes, and that one, it wobbles, but it is going to land in Highlander territory, and then it bounces back into the Avenal side of the field. And with just 30 seconds left, we don't even know if the offense is even going to get a chance to touch it. That might be all they wrote from here at McLane Stadium. And yeah, both teams are starting to line up. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor and a privilege to be here with you in this broadcast tonight. Just another Highlander victory. This is Angel Noriega, the voice of your Highlanders, on behalf of Mr. Kevin Clifton, Mr. Cesar Perez, and all of our great McLane Highlander Art Venture Production Academy students on the cameras and on the production. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Enjoy the night. Remember, still school night tomorrow, folks. And we will see you right back here on September the 5th against the Mendota Aztecs. Take care and have a great night. Go Highlanders. That is the end of the contest. The final score tonight from McLane Stadium in the season opener. Your McLane Highlanders 65, the Avenal Buccaneers 0. Just another Highlander victory. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please hear it for both teams and the great game they gave us tonight. Let's hear it loud and clear, please, for the Avenal Buccaneers and for your McLane Highlanders. Great game, young men. Great game to both teams. Avenal Buccaneers players, coaches, and fans, please have a safe drive back home. Wishing you guys all the best for the rest of the season. Highlander Nation, you do the same, whether you're headed home or anywhere else. Don't forget, your McLane Highlanders will have a bye week during week 2. We'll be right back here at McLane Stadium on Friday, September the 5th, to take on the Mendota Aztecs. That game scheduled for a 7:30 kickoff time. Have a great night, Highlander Nation. Take care. Don't forget, tomorrow's a school night. We'll see you all next time, right here